Helicopter, helicopter.
Couldn't
So-
stop yourself, could you?
Fucking damn it, man. Fucking
I'm
damn
waiting
No
for
self-
ours
There's
to
me.
go online.
just trying to stream and
I can't see. I have a trailer for Uncharted right now.
Ah, imagine not
refreshing
being
Twitch
subbed.
and he's not there.
I'm poor.
What?
Twitch, bestie.
Imagine
I'm
just
trying to
having
figure
an
out the
ad
best way for
blocker.
me
Oh,
to
there he
be.
is.
I do have an ad blocker. It doesn't
There we
work on
go.
Twitch.
Mine does.
There we
Mine
go.
still doesn't.
I'm
Oh,
on
I also
19,
have an ad for
20.
Uncharted.
Right. Okay.
It looks shite. I'm not gonna see it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
No, it does look shit. So last where we left off, you all decided to delve into a shithole of a sewer and search for a dwarf that had went missing recently. You didn't bother searching for the human or the elf because they weren't fascinating enough and they weren't in a shithole of a sewer.
Yeah.
So you found the dwarf dead within the sewers and fog into skeletal ditch, and after some heavy fighting in which multiple of our party were downed, wounded, beaten to a pulp essentially, you
Just a little bit.
soon defeated the lich and made your way back out, where you stuck out the bathhouse to get cleaned up and headed back to the Tavern of Lytra, whilst Douglas went to the keep in search of reward for the dwarf, and after that found some conspicuous things about the guard and headed back to the tavern, and that is where we are starting tonight, in the tavern.
Alright.
So after a long rest, you were all now awake, like awake, so
I'm awake.
I would
Hey.
like to go
You're finally
to
awake.
Douglas's room,
What?
not suspiciously, so we can discuss how we are taking care of that rat.
The happy ending?
what?
Do you want me to use speak with animals?
Pardon?
What?
I'm joking.
Oh, ha, 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 ha,
Do you...
ha.
Yes,
Oh my
I
God.
made a funny.
It's so funny,
Um,
I'm going to eat a brioche bread.
Are we not going to get other people in as well so we can all brainstorm this plan?
That is a totally
I feel-
plumber's idea. Let's go
I
bang
I
on
feel
everyone's
like
doors.
yeah, let's go wake everyone up. And I feel like
Stuart's not going to hear us again.
What?
yeah, are we going to need to fucking get Stuart to roll to see if he wakes up again?
I'll do
All
that.
the time, bro.
Patrick, it's up to you.
I'll do that. Once I
need
open
to-
my character
well-
sheet.
Will I need to break his door down again?
Well,
Wait, what is it?
I
Initiative?
knocked on Kieran's door. I
No,
got a
no, no.
15. Kieran, did you hear
Insight?
me?
Investigation?
what-
No,
do I
no.
for that?
Shh.
Perception.
I'm just opening up a random character sheet so I can look at the fucking game
Right,
log.
Kieran hears me definitely.
No,
Oh, no,
I got
definitely
five.
not. Sorry. Kieran does not hear me. Amazing.
Somehow,
I got 11 for
I do.
trying to not
Stuart heard
on
you this
Stuart
time.
heard me.
I got nat 20. Fuck yeah. My,
Oh, nice.
my hearing's on point right now.
Oh no, it looks like me. It looks like me.
Okay.
To get his door broken down.
Alright, so Lorewise kind of walks up to the first door, which is Thorn's, bangs at it really hard a couple of times, and Thorn just kind of lays slumbering, dreaming of Thorn's brung back home.
And mead.
Jean-Luca hears the bang from Thorn's door, but doesn't think anything of it, whilst Lorewise walks up and just fucking puts her fist through the door, essentially. And Jean-Luca kind of like jumps up and is ready to get going. Whilst Thorn is kind of still slumbersome.
I had a lot of caffeine this morning.
Already?
I'm ready.
He's oil
Can
up.
robots drink caffeine?
Yes.
It's caffeinated oil.
Yes, it's caffeinated oil.
You like look in Stuart's mug and it's just coffee beans. No water required.
He,
He
he
just
is just a
put-
fucking coffee grinder.
Yeah, it's what he just
Yeah.
throws them into his mouth and grinds them down.
Yeah, it's like whenever
Yeah.
he eats, all he hears.
Got a blade just spinning in the back of my throat. Anyways.
Right, so obviously we're suspicious that, well, I'm suspicious that Lytra's the rat. I know someone is a rat for the resistance
So we're just
And why
gonna
did
make
you
him-
think
from
it was
what-
Lytra again?
because the half-orc idiot
Yeah, he was a
Said-
dumb cunt.
said that it was a woman who was very nice and small.
Could have been
Megan.
me. Maybe I'm the rat.
So we
Right,
just-
off with the head!
So do I just get out of bed, or he's just having this conversation while I'm still sleeping?
Yeah, we'll
Yep.
just we'll let
And it's
you.
just us
sleep
three
in.
apparently. No one else woke up.
Yeah.
Bang on anybody else's door.
You just banged on Thorns and John Lucas, to be
Right.
fair.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll roll as well.
I'm knocking on Thorn's door. now.
Oh well, I'm still half
I
asleep.
got
now,
Where's
20
so I'm
Thorin?
just-
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, Thorn hears me. Amazing.
Alright. Thorn hears you. Foreign, I guess. Just after like a
Hang on,
It's
I'll roll
asleep,
another perception. I got 18.
Foreign wakes up and kind of bursts out the door. You're missing one person from your party still.
Nero,
Nero.
wakey wakey, rise and
I
shine.
rolled a 10. Don't know if he heard that.
I will have because I would be awake in the morning.
Oh, amazing. You're not
Excellent.
lazy like these lot.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, we're elves. We don't really sleep the entire time.
He's
Right.
an elf.
Everyone,
I'm not. No,
Really?
Okay. No,
everyone,
Wait, what?
get together.
I'm
Come
a
on.
I'm a blue person. I'm a blue person.
He's a blue boy.
Yeah.
Dabba-dee-dabba-die?
Dabba-dee-dabba.
He is a blue
Man,
boy.
Man looks like he belongs to the blooming group.
He looks like
Right.
he looks like a Chiss from Star Wars.
Right, so what are we doing?
Right, what are we
Okay,
doing, guys?
Douglas,
We're
you
discussing-
you went.
Right, so the half orc said that she alerts them of like possible resistance activity. So what if we try to say that there's like we've managed to find a meeting with the resistance at like a certain place where we can hide to see if guards actually end up showing up at that place to see if like something's happening.
I think
I
we
think-
should do it at the rival bakers.
Oh,
Not
What, the
my
bakers
The
you don't
cake is a lie.
Yeah.
yeah, that place.
What, are you just going to say that there's going to be a resistance meeting inside the cake is a lie?
Yeah.
Why
Yeah,
not
my
outside of the
character's gonna
city?
Stay out of this.
I was going to say, why not outside of the like the mages area?
Because I want to get rid of the rival bakers.
They haven't even been there yet.
Yeah. I know
But
they're
they don't
trash.
rival you though.
Also,
I'm
my
loyal
character,
to my baker.
my character's just gonna stay out of this because I don't think it would be a good thing for a lord of a town or a city to be undermining another. You know.
Sure.
Well, I mean, we're not undermining
Yeah,
Also,
bro.
them.
Yeah.
We're trying to see if
I
we
also-
can trust people.
yeah, but if a lord of a town or a city gets arrested by another city, it's not gonna be good on the city that I own. So.
Right. Well,
I will bail you. I
Keenan,
will
fuck
come,
off.
I'll come and get you if you do get arrested, though.
right.
Good to know. Good to know.
Thanks, Keenan.
After I loot your room.
So
Son of a bitch.
Okay, I'm down
do we
to
just
try
like,
this. I guess.
do we just start kind of talking about it near Lytra and just be like, oh, we're going to finally see the resistance. Like, it's going to be great to finally meet
Um,
them.
Can we go sit in the bar area, like at a table, and sort of have a quiet discussion?
But not
And then
too
when she
quiet.
comes over, when she comes, yeah, and when she comes over, just like immediately stop talking.
Yeah.
and then wait for her to leave in like the most suspicious way we can manage. We're all
Yeah.
gonna have to roll performance checks. I'm gonna be so bad. Oh no.
No, this is gonna be deception. What do you mean?
I have a plus
Would-
7 in deception. No,
I
plus
won't, 'cause I
no,
am
no,
not
plus 3.
participating.
Sorry, I have a plus 7 insight.
Yo,
Oh,
I
is it
have a my
nothing?
deception plus 0.
I'm good
Yeah, I've
at
got
lying.
plus nothing.
I will sit at the table and
I've got
listen, but
plus
I will
one.
not go with you. Because also I'm not good at deception.
I'm very good at deception.
Right. Yeah, let's go and sit at a table then.
Alright, so you all of you seem to trundle downstairs. It's not really suspicious that all 6 of you are trundling down the stairs all at the same time in the morning. Due to you being classified as a group at this point. You're fairly well known in the tavern as being some people that can get jobs done. As you kind of come downstairs, you notice that because it's early in the morning, the tavern is quite empty. And you don't actually see lights at all inside the tavern.
Shit.
What the
Suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't.
Damn it.
fuck? Imposter.
Kind of stuff.
So is there anyone about at all?
There is literally nobody. It seems to be very, like, first thing in the morning for you all.
What kind of fucking service is this? I expect breakfast.
Can I
Well, we
go
didn't
behind
pay
the
for
bar
B&B.
and pour myself a pint?
I swear the timings on when my parents shout at me are incredible.
They
I
know.
will be like 2 seconds. I'm just gonna take this down before I get
Mum's
absolutely
watching.
nailed.
Mum's watching your stream.
Here, speaking real quick about the stream. Can anyone else see the D&D overlay still on his stream or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the D&D overlay for me
Yeah,
is just
comes
broke.
comes up.
Comes up.
I don't know why it's not showing up for me.
It all disappears all the time for me like that.
There's a button that you can make it visible and invisible.
Yeah, see, I've got it as visible, but it's not showing up.
Right. Just to explain why my character will not be taking part in the deception is mainly it wouldn't be a good show if, you know, a highborn who's in charge of a whole city got arrested in another city for trying to meet the rebels that are trying to overthrow the person in charge of that city. And
Yeah,
it would
we
probably- and it would probably stop us from getting into places we need to get into.
Well, I think the people who are good at lying should do the lying, and the people who are not good at lying should shut up.
Yeah, but
I'm
also
good with
think about
that.
it this way. I'm also one of the
So-
only ways to get into the wizards bitty. So it would be a
Who's
good
good at
idea if I
deception?
could still be able to get
Not
in
me.
I have a plus 3.
If
I
you don't
have
want to
a-
do
I've
it,
got
Keenan, you can
nothing.
just hide.
Yeah, Keenan,
Or
you can
go
go to the shops
away.
or something.
I can stay
Yeah.
nearby. You can
Yeah.
go into the meeting. I'll just like I'll chill outside. I'll go speak to the guards outside or something.
Right, so who's good at lying?
I have
I
plus
am.
one.
I have plus 6.
Alright, well,
Nero
Nero is
So,
going
we
to
are
be
keeping
the
our-
liar. I don't trust anything he says no more.
It's all been a lie. He's not a necromancer. Thorn's a fucking bard.
Okay.
I'm actually.
Turns
a
out he's not a blue person at all. He's a green person.
I'm red.
The cake really was a lie.
He's made us all believe we're colorblind.
Oh my god, I'm colorblind!
It
Unfortunately-
worked.
Unfortunately for Douglas, he is colorblind.
Oh god. I don't know. So you're all downstairs in the tavern and there's nobody here.
Does anyone know her shift?
Probably at night.
Can I actually like go to the end of the bar, like right here?
She might
And then-
she might just be standing behind the bar.
You can't see
I
her.
know.
She is a gnome.
That's what I'm gonna check. I'm gonna see, first of all, if she's like, for some reason, under the bar, or if there's like a timetable or something, or if there's like anything on the wall to indicate like the opening hours.
Yes,
Right,
let us all search the bar for clues.
While Thorn does that, can I just scream, Lytra, my love, I'm hungry?
You can
Say it in a
certainly
voice.
try.
So Thorn goes behind the bar, and from anything that you would see, it'd just be like kind of scraps of cups and some plates and a couple barrels full of like ale and mead. As Ada kind of shouts that, you kind of hear a little bit of rustling come from upstairs.
She's upstairs.
Right, everyone, get ready for the plan. I'm gonna go up
Wait.
and get breakfast.
She was listening to you upstairs. She knows the plan.
We were quiet.
No.
I go into stealth mode and go upstairs.
Stealth mode.
Roll
Yeah.
stealth.
I can sneak up. I
Yeah.
can sneak up and see if I can
So-
find her.
Who's part of the deception gang, and what exactly are we meant to be saying?
Just we're gonna
Right.
talk about meeting the
It's
I went to stealth upstairs.
okay. Roll stuff.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm
waiting for
just-
him to get half upstairs and then fall. Let me type that.
I'm imagining us all sitting down at the table, and
21.
Nero's like, "Yes, I totally remember what I'm supposed to be lying about." And we're all like, "Ah, yes, he believes it."
I am lying, but I don't know what about it.
He's lying about not knowing what he's lying about. He's
No.
lying to us.
Hey,
As everyone's kind of like
Blah, blah, blah.
discussing, Jean-Luc kind of like takes this time to like silently approach the staircase and silently kind of ascends back up the stairs and comes to a shallow corner at the top of the stairs where he kind of tucks in behind a little bit of a cabinet that's been put there for guests.
What a
And-
fine cabinet. I love this workmanship.
You have to roll stealth again, Stuart. You just spoke out loud. Well.
No, it's internal thinking.
Uh-huh.
Internal monologue.
And as he's
Yeah.
as he's
You
kind of
hear the cogs on him.
as he's kind of sat behind it, he hears the pitter patter of tiny footsteps coming slowly down the hallway, and passing by him, unbeknownst to her, is Lytra, and she begins to descend the stairs towards the vocal shout for her, the yearning of Douglas Lasthorn.
And my love.
I tackle her.
Well,
Oh my god.
No, I'm kidding. No, don't tackle her. It'd be a terrible idea.
Too late.
Roll initiative.
oh no!
Condor appears at the end of the call. Oh,
Oh,
like, how dare you?
Constitution saving throw.
Right. So she ends up down at the bottom of the stairs. Who's shouting at this early in the morning?
Lytra,
Can we all just
I'm
point
fucking
at Douglas?
starving.
Has she walked past Stuart at this point?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh no, I'm up there. Oh, can I go investigate her room?
Oh, yes. Go do that, you sneaky, sneaky boy.
Can I go and can I go and have a look around?
Okay.
I thought you were just gonna call.
I want you to do a quick perception roll to kind of, or no, let me check quickly.
Probably another stealth roll since he's.
No, it's not stealth. I'm not asking you.
No, I'm past that. Okay, she don't know I'm there.
This is when you start hear creaking of the floorboards upstairs. Just,
I want you to do a perception roll to see if you recognize where she was coming from, or would that be under insight?
Yeah,
Perception.
I did it
Perception.
anyways. I did perception.
Yeah.
Got 19.
All right.
Ooh,
So,
thanks.
I'm getting good rolls today. Let's go.
Just wait
So-
till
Until we
Yeah,
get to
she-
combat.
I still want you to, since you're removing again, you will be kind of rustling. So I want you to reroll your stealth just to make sure that you don't make any unnecessary noises. Great.
Oh,
So as you kind of like come out from behind the cabinet, you slowly walk towards kind of the door hitch that you think that you've heard that opened for Lytra. And as you come to it, you come to the door, you try to sort of kind of glimpse around to see if there's any other doors that she could have came from, and this is the one that you undoubtedly know.
Cool.
And
Anybody else
downstairs,
again that she can project?
Lytra, well, you don't know that. Oh wait, no, you do that. Don't. Never mind.
Yeah, we do know that.
Yeah. Why don't you just go out to one of the bakeries and get a cake or something? bread.
Have you not got any
Egg for
eggs?
breakfast.
Any eggs, bacon,
Yes,
patty scones?
yes, but the
Oh,
still
that is the one.
the fire's not really been lit for the cookery, and I'm
You-
fucking
listen-
shattered.
Listen, hen, I'm a druid. I can get that fire up in no time.
Is he being a sexual innuendo again?
I
Probably.
mean, you tell me.
And
I know you say the fire's gone out, Lytra, but I swear I can reignite it in you.
you're a very nice dwarf, I have to admit. Please, shut the fuck up sometimes.
I look at her. I looked at her and then I just look at the fire and just go, and then light it. I snap my fingers and light it.
I love looking up and Aiden was doing a fuckboy face.
George Michael
Can I-
starts playing from the
can I-
heavens.
Can I turn to Elytra and say, is it too early to ask for a mead?
What an alky.
Okay, mate, I could get you a mead,
Douglas
but
walking
I
about.
can't get you any food for the moment. Kind of like goes
will-
behind. She goes behind the bar, walking past all of you, and pulls out a pretty heavy mug and starts to. She brings up a barrel in her two hands and she's struggling. It starts to put over her shoulder and starts to pour some mead into the mug for you and pushes it out towards the edge of the counter. That's one. That's a
I'll
couple.
just say,
couple
gonna
copper.
need this with Douglas going about.
It's a couple of coppers. So 3 coppers. Right. Back.
3.
Yeah, 3. Back to
Uh,
Stuart quickly. Stuart, what are you doing?
I want to get into a room.
Okay.
I have lockpick set from my thieves' tools that I could possibly use,
Uh-huh.
so I use them.
Okay. Shit.
What do I roll for that?
You add you roll a d20, add your dexterity modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Yeah, what he said.
Okay, roll a d20.
D20
Oh.
plus your dex, a 10. What's your proficiency bonus?
Uh-oh.
So it's plus 4 in total because you've got plus 3 from proficiency
Yeah.
and plus 1 from dexterity.
Oh, and it's not a skeleton key, that shit snaps.
So 13 total is what you got.
Yeah. You
I
kind
have
of.
dex saving throw of 4.
No, but
Oh
it's
no,
just your
no, that's
dex
saving
modifier.
throw. Never mind. My bad.
You kind of fiddle with the locker a little bit. You start to feel like the pins, but you kind of pull out a little bit confused. Nothing really happens.
Normal.
You push up and the pin kind of like snaps back into place, but it doesn't harm your tools at this point in time.
Can I wedge the door open with a dagger? Oh, or can I just try the fucking handle and see if it opens?
I was just gonna say, like, you didn't even check to see if the door was unlocked to begin with.
True. I mean, she did rush out.
Mm-hmm.
You give the door handle a quick jiggle, and it opens.
See if you had broke your
There we
fucking
go.
lockpicks.
Man was
Oh,
Yeah.
about
Setting.
to lock the door.
Yeah. Cool. Door is opened. I'm in.
Alright, back downstairs. Uh,
I quickly say to everyone while Thorn is getting his mead that it's now time to lie.
You know what you have to do.
And I go and sit down with Laurie Weiss.
okay. Lytra is kind of like in a slumbersome stage. She's kind of like leaning against the counter to keep herself up.
She's too sleepy to care right now.
I don't know, not if we say it's something big.
Nah, the resistance is going to storm the castle tonight.
Oh my god.
I don't actually say that.
Roll
I'd
deception.
say just say that we're going to smuggle all the weapons that we got to the resistance or something, or we're going to help the resistance move some weapons about.
We are taking weapons to the resistance.
say something.
That's why we
like
all have so many.
Okay. Roll deception then.
that. Uh-oh. Roll good, my guys.
And that's everyone in that room except for Keenan has to roll
Oh,
deception.
Wait, what? I thought it was only the people talking that had to do it.
Well, it's because you're all at the table together, essentially.
You could
Well,
have
fuck me.
a funny look on your face.
Yeah.
Mm.
Somebody will just be sitting at the table with a massive grin on their face, going.
Yeah, that's probably me right now. That's probably me, seeing as I just rolled a
I got a
fucking 6.
14
And
plus 0.
checking fans one. If fans
Unfortunately, Megan.
doing one.
That should be okay, actually. 14.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I know what I'll do while you
Eden
guys
rolled
are
a
doing
6.
your...
Since Douglas is the one that is talking about the initial start of it, like your ears doesn't really perk up. For Lorewise and Nero, they both keep their composure about it, but for Douglas, he has a weird look in his face. A very brief smirk appears before, like an exhale of it is quite substantially giving away that he is lying.
I'm going to go
Kinda
away
like,
for a
pull
piss.
yourself together.
Yeah.
He's maybe just nervous because he's just fucked his chance with a light try again.
True.
I go for a push in hopes that they try again.
To be honest, it probably wouldn't matter. She's probably ignoring him completely anyway.
Well, that's why I'm going to go for a push, so everyone can attempt again if they want.
Yeah, I'm just going to make conversation with a light try at the table while getting my mead.
Yeah?
Like, ask where the nearest blacksmith is.
It's with you and blacksmiths, man. Jesus Christ.
Was that
like-
Lytra or you?
Me. I'm asking where the nearest blacksmith. I suppose it could.
Well, the nearest blacksmith is, well, there's a good one just in the small villages outside of us. The royal blacksmith stays in the keep, and there's a smithy next to the gate of the noble district.
I've been fancying myself a crossbow.
What?
That's what I say.
Okay.
About the after she says where the
She looked
the
a bit.
blacksmiths are.
She'd look a bit perplexed because yes, actually,
Yeah,
Blacks-
'cause what?
because blacksmiths make crossbows all of a sudden. Technicality of
Yeah,
the
you
state.
never know. It depends. Crossbows have metal parts in them.
Still,
You might
I've
get
seen it
some
on
parts
Forged in
missing.
Fire.
I mean, for the fires, there's no way I guarantee you.
No, you'd have to get some parts with crossbow from a blacksmith.
Yeah, that's about it. Anyway. Back up to Stuart. Stuart, what are you doing?
I'm going to have a look around her room for anything that may be incriminating.
Right, I want you to roll, probably investigation.
Sorry, I had to go give my flatmate something for university and come back.
Damn.
What did you roll?
Oh,
11.
Just kind of, as you enter Lytra's room, you notice that a lot of the bedding is strewn about because she just kind of got up and ran downstairs, essentially. There's a bunch of papers and books kind of scattered around everywhere, but from where you're standing and from where you're kind of glimpsing everything, nothing kind of jumps out to you as being suspicious or otherwise.
It was worth a try. The fuck do I do now?
I have further questions for Elytra, so.
Okay, back downstairs then.
Where's the nearest bowmaker?
Oh my god.
Hey, I need to go all these places so I can get the parts for the crossbow.
It's first.
Aaron is hating you so bad right now.
Hey, he knew I was going to go for crossbow.
It's first thing in the morning, and you're asking too many questions. I mean,
Got a busy day ahead of me.
why don't? Oh, I thought maybe the quests that you have all together would keep you out of my fucking way for a couple of days at least. A Fletcher, a bowmaker. There's just about no bowmakers in the city. There's one I know that makes hunting bows, and in the village outside, but there's nothing to say.
Think of it this way, Elytra. The more time you spend having to answer my stupid questions, the less time Douglas has to annoy you.
That's fair enough, but God.
Right.
Uh, Is there anybody in the city that mass produces weapons? You know, for like the guard or something.
Most god items are made to order.
By who?
Hedgemond. The
Is he the?
castle blacksmith.
There you go. Hmm.
I don't think
Oh.
we're going to be able to get the evidence that she's a spy today. Or
No,
right now, at least. I think we might need to wait until later on once there's more people about and she's more awake.
We could head out, go to Megan's favourite bakery
Mm-hmm.
where she made a guy burn all his bread.
I was
and
going
then-
to say maybe just do one of the other quests.
Or
Well, if we made like a secret plot where the resistance wanted to kidnap Hedgemond so they could get him to make weapons for the resistance. Is that too much? I don't. All of our plans are not going well, so I feel like this just is too complicated.
It might be. Trying to figure out what other quests we had again. I've got them written down somewhere, but I can't remember where they
sorry.
were.
you have to rob quest.
We did find the dwarf in the sewers, but we didn't actually find the elf and the two humans because they're missing from the city outside the small town outside of the city, and we also have to check the thievery because there's been a string of break-ins basically, but there's only one address listed on the request form that we could go check out.
Should we go do the two humans and an elf one now?
Sure.
Because then that's in a village outside, and did
I've
she
heard there
knows
was
say that there was a
outside.
blacksmith there?
Aaron,
Ah.
this is a different quest than the dwarf, right? Because you did say they were specifically outside of the city, so it's not.
They are separate in the terms that they were just on the same missing poster because it's just a group of people that was missing.
Okay, because they were just like, all these people are missing. I'm gonna put them in the same category because they all clearly went missing in the same way.
Same poster, different rewards.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
The robbery one is also. If you want to do that. So you're all kind of discussing this. You're discussing this with our Jean-Luc, who's actually sat upstairs still in Lightshow's room. By the way, so
They're
I'm
just gonna fucking leave me.
I'm gonna head back up.
I mean,
to
it'd be
Stuart.
weird if we went back up to be like, oh, I left something in my room. Sean, where the fuck are you?
I'm going back upstairs to Jean-Luc. What are you doing, my friend?
Jumping out a window.
By a window. Sorry.
I mean-
I'm gonna say this. As you look around the room, there is no windows at hand.
I'll make a window.
Oh,
It's
no.
it's a wooden wall. You don't have the.
Damn.
You could just come down the stairs like you've just woken up.
No, because then she's gonna see me coming
but-
down the stairs.
Yeah,
No.
but she didn't see you down the stairs in the first place.
Can I stealth down the stairs?
Oh Jesus.
Why?
Stuart, she doesn't know even though she probably thinks you're still asleep.
Okay, I just walk down the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like rub your hair and yawn like you've just woken up.
So Jean-Luc walks down the stairs, and kind of glimpses over at him. Good morning.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Damn, he's down.
Okay. Right. Sorry I can't make you all breakfast, but times are hard to be making breakfast so early in the morning. And now, if you'll excuse me, if you don't have any other questions or requests, I'm going to head back to bed.
That is
Wow.
And
Worst bed and breakfast. They
as
only gave us
she
the bed,
You
no
should run
breakfast.
out the store very quickly in case you
as
find it.
she heads up the stairs, I'm going to remind you all that you didn't close the bedroom door to Lytra's.
God damn it, Stuart.
What? I
Jean
love that you're
Luca.
like. You all didn't close the door, like we're all
No.
I'm
responsible.
gonna wait for it to pass. I'm gonna wait for it to pass.
And then we run.
Run. Yeah, the moment she's like out of sight up the stairs, I would like to sprint for the door.
Yeah.
Fly, you fools.
Okay, so
Fly.
as Lytra heads, you see her go past the top rung of the step and turn into the second floor. You all just burst for the fucking door and
I
run
would
outside.
walk normally.
Yeah,
Um,
I also
I will
walk
walk normally as well, like I had nothing to do with it.
I fucking
probably-
sprint so fast I
Hey.
go straight into the door.
Hey, it's very early in the morning. She
Conversation
probably
time.
she probably thinks she just forgot to close the door, because
Yeah.
did fucking shouting her so fucking loudly.
Right,
I fucking got her
so
here.
you're now all outside the tavern and... Choice is yours, what do you do?
Right, shall we head to go do
Oh Jesus!
the...
Are there
Yes.
any weapon shops?
That's
Oh
God.
my god!
Oh, I suppose he wasn't there. Yes, we're going near past
Oh
one
wait,
later.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I was
I
totally
did.
keeping in character just now and totally didn't forget about the conversation 10 minutes ago.
He wasn't there. You were upstairs forgetting to fucking close doors.
Correct.
Well, I suppose we're gonna head for the village. I suppose.
Yeah, but for that human and elf quest.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. let's go.
So you all head up to the small village. I'm not gonna put on a map since it's just relatively this cluster of housing up here.
Still there.
It's just worthless for me to make a map for it. It's just kind of like first thing in the morning. You kind of see a couple people kind of wandering about with buckets in hand, heading towards the local well to get some water for just kind of breakfast and such. What do you do?
My God, how early is it?
About 7.
Do we
Jesus.
know? We don't know where the guy went missing, do we?
No, you don't know why any of them went missing. You just know that they did go missing.
Which side of town was it?
You're all going up this way towards here.
Up north?
Is this the
Or
human
rather,
or the elf?
not north, but north on the...
It's a bit
Or
of
is it
both.
both of them?
You're heading.
All of them.
All of them?
There's 2 humans and 1 elf.
You're heading north in the terms of the map. So,
Right.
in the determination of what the world would be, this would be going west. Because this side is the north side facing, this south side east and west.
Okay, well. Let's just go up to some random person and ask. Know
Yeah.
anything about those
Oh,
missing
shit.
people?
Just realised how close I was to the fucking camera there.
I want you to kind of roll. I'd say perception first to notice if anyone's within kind of the talkative range.
14.
8, 14. Anyone else rolling perception?
I'll do
I
it.
mean, I'm just. Me and
5,
Stuart are probably just on the. weapon
19.
shop.
19. Okay. So for lore-wise, Jean-Luc, you both kind of like are looking around for someone to speak to him. You see nobody. Douglas kind of spots someone, but that's a little bit further away before notices someone that's kind of close, just walking past.
Hi, excuse me. Do you know anything about the people that have gone missing near here? 2 humans and 1 elf?
Oh, right. Well, I know the 2 humans are Whitley and Jacobs. They went missing a good month ago, but nobody really report them because we just thought they were kind of. They were both fishermen, but it means they have to travel to the coast and back. It's a hefty business. The elf, oh, but I've got no idea who the elf was. I'm sorry.
No problem. Thank you for the info. I don't suppose you know anyone around who I should ask for more information?
I'd suggest just asking around. There's nobody in specific. If you're looking for if you're looking for somebody to give you information about elves, then look for an elf.
Fair. Thank you for your help.
No problem.
Does he
Can
know
I
where
roll
the
another?
blacksmith is?
Is that a question you're asking in character to me?
I'm asking Thorn to ask him to ask
Oh,
where the
okay.
blacksmith is.
Oh my
Um,
god, I think I just had an idea.
My
of that.
friend would also like to know if you know where the blacksmith would be.
Well, there's Hergman, of course. He's the castle blacksmith. He'd be in here. If you look at the map I'm pointing at.
Oh.
Be about in here. And now another blacksmith kind of lies kind of just outside in this kind of block area here. For outside the noble district, and I think Sasha still. I think she moved. She used to live in the east part of the city down here in the around this area. But I think she moved away.
Sorry, I didn't see where you said Sasha used to live.
East.
Oh, there you go.
Is that everything, or do you need any other?
That's
help?
enough fine for me.
If I was to tell you anything, I think Whitley and Jacobs may have got lost at sea, and that's why they haven't been found again. So.
That would make sense.
So, do you know their last whereabouts? If they were lost at sea, like, was it near a certain harbour, or?
Well, if you have a larger map, then I could kind of point it out to you.
I will bring out the larger map that you have. Aaron.
Aaron will bring out the larger map.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bring out the larger map. Aaron,
There
could
you
you bring
go.
out the larger map?
Right. So
Hang on. Oh, there we go. Right.
they usually travel from Kellan to the small village, and then that village has got a small jetty, so to say, and they fish in the little mouth that we have here of the rivers and the input. But like I said, they probably got shipwrecked. There was a nasty storm about a month back where they had went fishing. So
Right. Why is there so
I
much?
did my best to draw a little fish, and then I moved it aside because it was absolutely shit, and now like blob has taken its place. So yeah,
it's back.
that's the fish. It's a blob fish.
Nice.
Oh, they are a take a fish. Shall we head to the jetty then?
No, wait. Can I roll perception to try and look around for an elf?
Sure.
Oh wait, shit, you're the elf person.
16.
What the fuck just happened?
Eating happened. You look around for an elf, you kind of notice a couple cowering a little bit in the side of humans, and they look like two children.
Oh.
Oh.
Look at them.
I don't want to ask children about a missing person.
I'll ask them.
Oh, some people might get the wrong idea.
Be like, do you
Hi,
know if this
please.
person died?
A dwarf
Do you
going
know
up
where
to
this
work.
person is?
An old dwarf going up to fucking elvish children. Some people are definitely getting the wrong idea.
As you get closer, you know it's a female and a male, and they both start to kind of like whimper in the presence of you approaching them.
Oh, that's not great.
What was the question?
Do they know about any missing?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
I'm like
Saying.
standing like quite a few feet away. I'm like, Douglas, don't bother the children. Jesus Christ.
I'll just whisper to Thorn saying an elf probably should have went to go speak to the elves.
They're children. Why would I ask them about a missing person?
It would have been better if you had went than a dwarf.
They both kind of like,
Yeah, but
as you
I
guys
take
are
girls'
all,
actions.
as you're all speaking, they just kind of run away.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't
Can
think
I?
children are the most reliable sources of information.
Yeah.
That's not
The
true.
children will be
They
like,
can be
"Oh,
they can be very good spies.
Scotty, he went missing like a month ago. Poor lad. I bet it was his wife." And you're like, "No." The children are like, perhaps you have heard of my friend Mr. Rock? And it's like a rock with like two
Oh, it's
eyes painted on it.
Rocco!
It's our
Elmo
power.
doesn't like Rocco.
Mr. Rocco doesn't like you. And they just toss him at you.
As you're all kind of like discussing, as the children have run away, a more elderly elf, grey hair, kind of slicked back with receding hairline at the front, with faint yellowish skin, with the ears kind of like a little bit crumpled on one side due to injuries in their past, kind of approach with a cane. They stand fairly taller than most of you, about to the height of Thorn and Thorn.
Okay,
I will
can
tell
I
Thorn
ask
to go
her?
speak to him.
You both
Um,
spoke over top each other. I couldn't hear anything there.
I'm so sorry.
I'm just saying. I'm gonna tell Thorn to go speak to them.
I'm
rather
trying
than
to.
A dwarf.
I'd like to approach her and be like, "Hi, good morning. Sorry, I think my friend scared the little elven children,
Oh, it's all right.
and I was supposed to know."
That's okay.
I was
didn't
wondering if
mean
you
it.
knew anything. I was wondering if you knew anything about an elf that went missing around here.
Oh, okay. Yes, she went missing. Sort of. We found her again. Don't worry. We just haven't had the chance or the need to update the 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 people that we sent the missing report to.
Yeah, okay, no worries.
If you're looking for Kay, she lives with the arena folk. She's made a good living with them.
No, it's fine. If she's already been found, then we don't need to look for her, right? Unless she's in trouble.
What if she knows what happened to the other two, seeing as they
Yeah,
were all in the same...
Yeah.
They were all in the same
Potentially.
report.
Do you know about the two humans that went missing as well?
Uh, we try to keep our nose out of the humans' businesses, but what what were their names? Do you know their names?
Whitley and Jacobs.
They are
They
fishermen.
went missing around a month ago.
They're fishermen.
Yes.
Well, if anything, I think it's just because they've been taking so long to get back from their fishing trips.
Yes. But their disappearance doesn't have anything to do with the owl's disappearance.
I don't believe so. They didn't. I don't believe Kay knew Whitley and Jacob, but you never know for most people.
Sorry, what was the name? I can't quite catch it. Kate?
Okay.
Kay.
Kate.
Like Kevin K.
I've put the spelling in the chat, by the way.
Oh?
I've been doing this whole time.
Kate. Okay. There you go. It's hard to keep up with everything.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. I'll nod and turn to my companions and be like, okay, since Kay's already been found, we should probably just go look for Whitley and Jacobs at the fishing village.
Yeah, head to the Yeti or whatever the fuck you say it.
It
Jetty.
could just be
That's
a
it.
case of they've gone
Let's go back to
fishing
the
for a bit
Yeti.
too long and their wives have
go-
gone
We could go
anxious.
speak to Kay and then hand in the bounty for it.
Potentially. I
Maybe.
don't think we'd get money.
I think
And
we
can I
should go to
turn to the
the
elf and be like, you might want to
jetty
update
first.
the bounty soon before you get more adventurers like us coming around these parts.
Yeah.
Okay. I will do that soon. Hey, wait, what?
Nothing.
No. Alright. And he kind of like hobbles away. It's kind of like digging into the cobbles as he kind of slowly trundles along. He looks like he's about to keel over essentially most of the way he's walking away.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
My God,
Okay,
how old
okay.
do elves live to?
Quite old,
My
but
God,
Very old.
dude's probably seen everything.
yeah.
Maybe he's just as old as Condor. My God.
We could kill him and raise him as undead.
Oh no.
Who,
Please not
Condor
this
or the elf?
again.
The elf, I'm not fighting Condor,
I'll
fuck
wish
him.
I'll wish them like a good day, and then we'll all pop off to the fishing village, I guess.
Okay. He like turns and gives it like a tiny wave. Yeah, good wrinkly old hands. It's kind of like it looks like bony fingers, kind of like twiddling back.
My God.
That
Does she know
was
anything about
too
rings of
vivid
power?
a description.
It's like drumsticks, just kind of tapping on a drum.
God, we
way-
should have asked that guy if he knows anything about rings of power.
What?
The one ring to rule them all.
What do you mean rings of power? You mean the Amazon series? Yes, he knows about that.
Yeah, with a very, very good intro.
It's not even an intro. It's just a trailer made with practical effects. Okay, Jesus.
Yeah, very good.
All right. So what are you doing?
Very good. Very good, very nice.
I'm ready to head to the fishing village if everyone else is.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm ready.
Are you sure you want to leave?
No,
You
I
must
thought
gather
we
your
can wait.
party before
I'm
adventuring
not
forth.
anymore.
After the DM says that, I'm not sure anymore.
Would you
Oh
like to
right,
finish
sorry.
customizing your character?
The blacksmith.
Ah, yes, blacksmith.
We could go to
I
the one
wasn't even
outside.
interested in the blacksmith.
We could go to the one outside the wizard's thing. It would give Megan enough time to go see her bakers.
True.
That's fair.
I still have my bread from last time, so I'm chilling.
Yeah, you can go. You can go make them burn more.
No.
Right, yeah, right. Let's quickly go to the blacksmith then, see if there's anything.
Alright, which one are you heading to?
The one just outside the noble district.
Okay. You coming back down, you head towards the Noble District blacksmith, and you finally arrive, and you notice a dwarf sat outside of an anvil and some hot silver steel alloy, and he begins thrashing.
I shout in Dwarvish, good day, good sir.
Oh, good day. He says back in Dwarvish. He continues to
Oh,
hit his strike his hammer against the glowing yellow metal in front of him.
I continue in Dwarvish and I'm like, do you have any goods available for me and my friends?
He's shocking. Well, we have silver steel. He just continues saying so many of our things, like steel and iron weaponry that I can force to order. And he hits again. It's like, who even are you for asking purposes?
I'm Douglas Thorn. I'm not from here. I'm from the other side of this land.
Sandstone?
Here on some quests.
You say from the other side of this land, do you mean Sandstone?
No.
Well, I was going to say, Sandstone's human settlement. Don't bother going there.
No.
Lazy town. Personally, I'm from Casablanca, from across the continent. Moved over here, younger lad.
Yeah, we're from the same area. I'm from the woods of that. I'm a druid myself, you see.
So why are you asking for metal weapons, druid? I would have thought you would have been looking for more magical and maybe like a tiger or something.
I'm looking for a shield and possibly a club or a mace. Not entirely sure. Because recently I've been my arse has been getting handed to me. with my quarterstaff.
Well, a shield I can do. A club, however, is fairly difficult for me to come by. Since, relatively speaking, you can just pick up a stick in the forest and that'd be a club for you.
Wait. What the fuck's a scimitar? I've just realised I've got a scimitar in my inventory.
Scimitar is a curved sword.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like
like single-handed.
Single-handed.
Yeah.
Think of it as like a thicker, wider cavalry sword kind of
Ah,
thing.
okay.
Like an Arabic kind of. Sword.
It is Arabic, essentially.
Yeah, Arabic, Turkish, that Middle Eastern.
Right. Well, I would like at least to have a decent shield if you could forge me one. I don't know what my friends are wanting exactly. I think one was saying about a crossbow.
I'll speak
I
to him
want
in
a
Dwarvish as
+1
well.
dagger.
Sorry, okay, one at a time, please.
I want
I
a
will-
gun.
Okay, one at a time, please.
I'll speak to him in Dwarvish saying I'm Jarl Thorn of Hjornsburg.
Jonsbrun. What brings you here, Lord of the Brung? Lord of Giants,
Adventure.
essentially. Shouldn't you,
Adventure.
shouldn't you be back home governing your town?
I have a regent looking over. but
Are
I am
you
an-
sure
I'm
you
an
can
adventurer.
trust this regent?
Hopefully, we'll find out when I return.
We'll find out when the plot thickens.
I might be the bearer of bad news then.
Oh! Oh!
People, we're heading home.
Jonsbrun
got-
was recently razed to the ground by Clement.
We got some.
Ah,
speak.
shit! Keenan's homeless!
Oh, I still claim myself as Jarl of Hjornsburg. I am about to go fucking on some ass.
At least from the reports from my fellow dwarven friends from Kazabor, the last trade was made months before. But, yes, it was razed to the ground by Clement.
I
The-
turn to Douglas and say, "It's ass whooping time." In Dwarvish. I'm about to go have a meeting with this king. about
Casual
fucking
setup for
war.
campaign 2.
I'm about to go fucking. Oof. There's about to be a fucking war.
There's a thing called setup for campaign 2.
There's about to be a fucking war.
Yeah.
Get myself.
I am sorry, but just to hurry things up, are you needing anything?
I'm interested in a shield. And are you capable of making? How would you just call them +1 weaponry? Enhanced weaponry.
Enhanced weaponry,
Refined, I suppose.
refine my weapons, I guess. Depends.
I'll ask if he's able to make like refined. If he's able to refine our weaponry or to create enhanced weaponry.
Okay. Well, refining it would just be sharpening it, maybe plating it with some more steel, making out. Sometimes it might just be remaking the whole entire thing instead. So what relatively are you wanting, refined or remade?
I'd be interested in a shield first and foremost.
Yes, you've already said that.
And if possible, a better great axe for myself.
Right. So where are you wanting your shield?
I do have my hand axes that I use if the fighting becomes unbearable for me to use two-handed weaponry. I will take my shield and my hand axe
Okay.
for better protection. Who just giggled?
That was me farting.
I see. Okay. Well, it can be done. Just give me a. You'll need to give me a good amount of time to make these. It's a fairly
that's
large
acceptable.
request.
Glory Eyes was looking for a dagger as well.
Yeah, another one
Alright.
of my companions is looking for a refined dagger.
Okay. I see. Okay.
Can I just hand over my scimitar and ask him to make this better as well?
Sure.
And my short sword.
They're gonna need
Oh,
that,
on a
Stuart, so
quick-
you're probably gonna get to get a new one made.
And you have
I'll
my
unequip my
axe.
scimitar.
I want a new one. Fuck yeah.
Well, you can't if you give him your scimitar. You're gonna have to go over to this place without a weapon.
I've got 2 daggers.
Can I get a +1 dagger?
Yeah,
anyway?
I've already
Yeah,
read
yeah,
it,
we
by the
just
way.
said it for you.
Am I giving my daggers over to him?
No.
Alright.
You'll just make a new one. Just for the sake of it. Right, so Stuart wants a new short sword. Okay, I'm gonna read this out soon when I have everything written down.
It's like he's writing down. Right, so this is order confirmation.
Yeah.
What's our order number? so I
Serial
can
number.
To make an estimated price
Alright.
at the end as well.
So 2 shields for Douglas and Thorn, a great axe for Thorn, a dagger for Laura, a scimitar for Douglas, and a short sword for John Luca.
I'm sorry, can you say that again slower so I could actually understand what you said?
2 shields for Douglas and Thorn, a great axe for Thorn, a dagger for Laura, a scimitar for Douglas, and a short sword for John Luca.
Yeah, I'd better scimitar than the one I've currently got.
Yes, okay.
Could
cool.
I?
I'll hand mine over if it means that mine's will be cheaper. Because I don't need it.
Yeah, can use the metal from that one.
Hello.
Can I ask a question?
No.
You want another mace?
No, I want a better one. I
Refined.
wondered if I could hand it over, and then he could like.
I
Refine
wouldn't
it?
suggest handing it over because if you ever get into a fight, you're gonna be very defenseless.
He'll make you a new one.
I'll make a new one, I guess. This time I won't fuck up the damage on it.
Can I get
One.
That
two
would be
plus
nice.
1 daggers or just one? Because I've
Add
got
it
2
to the order.
daggers right now.
Add it to the order.
Right, I'm going
I
to
want-
take this
I
want to replace both of
scimitar
them,
out of
if I
my
can.
inventory.
Alright,
Maybe wait-
okay, whilst we're here, can we just go over... What do you all want? For fuck's sake.
Great. Alright, I want a.
No,
plus
I don't care about your great axe. Anything else? I'm adding more to the list.
I want 2 daggers instead of 1 if I can.
Okay, 2 daggers, 2 shields, great axe, scimitar, short sword, mace. Okay?
Is he capable of making crossbows? Or crossbows?
Ah!
Hey, you asked.
Alright,
Evan, you
Next
asked.
time you need to just.
Hey, he asked.
No, sorry.
So he
A
shall receive.
fucking crossbow, okay. God.
Next time you need to have like an actual list of stuff that the blacksmith has, and then you like we all just put in like write down our orders, so you don't have to try and like take orders like a waiter.
Just wait till he comes up with a price for all of this.
Yeah.
I know.
Stuart even
so-
asked about the gun.
Just for the record, I am not contributing any money to any of this, as I am not getting anything.
Oh. Alright,
Yes,
I'm
do I
just
have
paying for
questions?
my
Do you
own.
do gun?
do I
Get an
do...
estimated
Do
price.
I do guns? Well...
Do you do guns?
I can call in a shipment from my land and some black powder for you to use, and some shots for you to use also.
I like that. Let's do that.
Alright, question of which type of gun it would be, I'd imagine just a quick sidearm.
Yes.
Alright, so is a revolver good?
Yeah.
How much is this gonna cost us?
Well, I'm not telling you the fucking price.
No,
I haven't worked that-
Why not?
I have
What
not
if I
worked
don't have enough?
because I have not worked that out yet.
Rough estimate.
It's a lot, I can tell you.
Right, that's 10. That is going to be a +1 great axe, so that's going to be that. There's a +1 dagger, so there's 2 of them. That's going to be equal to that. A scimitar, if it's +1, that's going to be that. A short sword, +1, that's going to be that. A mace that's, I guess there's a +2 mace at this point in time, so that's going to equal this.
+2.
A crossbow, that's going to be a normal crossbow, so that's going to be that. And a revolver, that's going to be very hefty, because it's got bullets as well. Right. My phone vibrated. Coolio. I'm going to work out your tabs right now. Plus 10 plus
I think I can only probably afford 1 plus dagger.
I'd love to get
Well,
magic
I
items,
think
but
I'll be able to afford all my stuff, especially since I gave him my scimitar.
It's only +1, so it's not anything
Yeah.
too much. It's just refinery. So it's that. Foreign is
I can't use any weapons or armor, so nothing is useful for me. I don't reckon the blacksmith could make some cool wands or staffs, right?
No.
You could go to the Mages Guild.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a bit far from them right now, so I'll just.
No, we're not. We're
No,
across
we're not. We're
the.
right. Yeah, cause we're at the smithy.
And
That's true, but I'd need to know what I'm actually requesting first.
Yeah, I would probably wait.
Right.
And
Doctor's
see
is
what-
going to be 20 gold, Thorn will be 25 gold, Lorewise will be 20 gold, Thorn will be 30
Oh.
gold, and Jean-Luca will be 60 gold.
Amazing.
We can afford it.
And the reminder is,
Nero.
the reminder is the arena did fucking fatten your pockets quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it 20 gold?
Yeah,
That is
you're
cheap.
20 gold.
I
It's
don't think we need
cheaper.
to give them the now.
Will I
Though.
remove it right now?
No, not until you get it.
Okay.
Man, okay.
My spleen just ruptured listening to that price.
I need to
How
come up
much
with
money do you
something
have for it?
140.
Yeah, so I'm just stealing money back out of your pockets that I gave you.
Mhm.
I'll pay for half of yours.
No, it's okay.
Okay, is that everything? Let's continue saying
Yeah.
this. Okay, then bugger off.
Okay.
I need to
Thank you
get.
for your service.
Thank you for your money when it comes. Right, so heading to the jetty area.
Yeah.
All right, I do
I'm
not have
going on an adventure.
do not have a map for this, so we're just gonna use the world map because it is just a tiny as fuck village, and I honestly do not expect you guys to go this far. But okay.
Sorry, Aaron.
We are just too good.
That's debatable. So, it takes you around like half a day to reach the village through the road that's been kindly laid out before you. And you notice the village is very, very, very small. Just a couple of like fishing huts dotted around with a larger sort of warehouse for salting and preserving fish that are landed. And at the end, next to the coast, you see a jetty, or two of them, side by side. One already has a fishing vessel kind of moored, whilst the other seems to be having a lot of people kind of wandering back and forth, preparing for someone's arrival. Hello?
Oh, I wonder who's on their way.
So we're just gonna
Do we
go up to
notice
them.
who it is?
No, they
Oh wait, no. I thought you said we just see a ship arriving. like,
no.
arriving.
There's a ship moored at one of them, and there's just a bunch of people at another, kind of preparing for someone to arrive.
Oh right, okay, my bad. Right, okay. I guess we're going to go up to the nearest person and ask about Hang on, Whitley and Jacobs.
Okay. Right. So roll perception, please.
I shall.
All
do
of us
that.
or just Douglas?
Just Douglas for just now, since he's the only one.
Perception.
Perception.
Perception. Oh shit!
See,
Oh,
notice
five.
nobody of value. To
Does he see
speak
the
to.
boat?
He doesn't even see the boat because there is no boat kind of coming in yet. It's just they received a message of arrival soon.
Well, I guess someone else better start rolling.
I would like to go up and ask them.
We'll roll perception to see if you find anyone of note. Alright, cool. Laura walks towards like the docks where there's a bunch of people kind of huddled together. A group of humans and a couple of elves kind of like spread thin around the docks at the jetty. All of them seem to be quite busy, but one kind of like is sat on the top of a beam, just holding itself to the jetty, and it's doing nothing.
I will go up to him and ask, "Hey, know anything about those two missing humans?"
You mean Whitley and Jacobs?
Yep, those two.
Are you family?
No, we have been quested to find them.
I'm afraid you won't be finding much then.
How so?
Their ship, it wrecked off the coast of Altvar.
Oh,
Wait. Do we know exactly where the shipwreck was roughly?
No.
Fuck. Because I was going to say I could turn into a sea creature and try and find it.
No.
Well, guys, I'm out of
no.
ideas now.
Well, that was my idea. Is potentially turning into a sea creature and trying to find it.
Well, if you see the family, please inform them that they are most likely dead at the bottom of the ocean.
Is there anyone checking the shipwreck?
It's just a fishing vessel. And we had a couple of people go over to where they were last spawned, but the water's too deep, so we don't really have much of a ability to check. We just know that they did end up crashing and wrecking due to the fishing gear that was left floating on the coastline.
Would I be able to turn into a hunter shark and
You've never seen a hunter shark before. I am terribly sorry.
could I turn into a reef shark?
You have never seen a reef shark before.
Could I turn into a seal?
Yeah? Yeah, you would turn into a seal?
Oh wait, actually no, I can't because I don't have any of the shit.
You don't even know
I
what a
need to get the
fucking
ice
seal
one.
looks like.
You can turn into a crow.
Just turn into a fucking fish.
Can I turn into a fishy?
You could attempt to, but you're kind of like floating on land, buddy boy. You're just...
I can't turn into a fish either. What the fuck? Why can't I turn into any fish?
I can breathe
I need
underwater. I
to-
can breathe underwater for an hour.
On you go.
Yeah, on you go, Nero. You can go and hunt for this.
So I'm guessing it's like not enough to just be like, yeah, they're like dead in the sea. Give us our money.
Probably not.
No, we probably
I
need
feel like
proof.
we need proof of death.
Because that's what happened with the dwarf. Even though the fucking dumb orc didn't give two shits about the proof.
Well, I don't know. Someone else start speaking.
I think Nero's idea is a good idea.
What was his idea?
To have a go peek see underwater because he can breathe.
I could, if you wanted me to.
Do you think you'll be able to see the wreck? I mean, you only have an hour.
I don't know because it might be far, so I don't think I don't know. I'll be able to.
There's a lot of typing going on, but okay. Right. So whose plan are you going with? Nero's? You've tossed Nero into the water and see if he drowns or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that what
No.
we do?
So the factor is you were like a week's travel away from the last known location of.
Oh well,
the pair.
fuck.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good luck on that 1 hour, buddy.
I think I'm good.
Right,
He just
Can
comes up.
Can we go
Like
out on a
15
boat to
minutes
see
later.
them?
Yeah, I was about to say, can we?
Well, if
how
you
much
want
is
to
it
spend a
for
week
boat?
traveling, then sure. But
How much-
there
wait.
is no boats available for you to really use because they're fishing vessels used by families.
Well, is there any boat that we could possibly buy?
You
Buy? I'm
So
not
to
buying a
speak?
boat.
you
Is
are
there a speedboat nearby?
Yeah, let me portal one in from the human world. Let's just quickly do
Ah,
this.
perfect.
Aiden, turn into a crow and fly over it.
Well, no. See, that what I was going to think is I was going to take a little hint from Critical Role. Is I was just going to buy a boat or see if we can get a boat, and then we'll go about, and then eventually, when I eventually see a shark, I'll then tow you guys with my shark form.
Right. Okay. So what are we doing?
See if you can find a boat.
Roll perception if you want to find that boat.
Yeah, I want to see if I can find a boat.
Roll your perception.
Ah, 20!
You see no boat.
It's really funny. Megan should say that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Megan,
no.
you bitch.
He was gonna
jinx.
say it anyway.
I was going to say it anyway.
Is there
There,
not even like any broken boat that we can try and mend
I don't
ourselves?
think
No.
Aaron wants us to go out on a boat.
You know what? I'm just gonna do this. There's a puff of smoke from fucking Kellen. That's the DM signal that you're going in a completely opposite direction. Return to plotline,
Right,
please.
okay. I guess we'll go back to Kellen.
Area not
Children.
available. Desync about. desync imminent.
Decent, Kellen.
We're
Out to the
hitting the
mountains.
world border.
You just get bounced back.
You ever played Subnautica? When you get too close
Oh
to
no!
like
and the
volcano,
fucking- yeah.
like the fucking monsters come for you. Yeah,
It's
those
just
are
a sheer
coming for
drop.
us.
It's just
Yeah.
it's the factor that you're being told that they crashed and they're dead. You're still trying to get dead man's money. I'm like, oh god.
We want
No,
proof. We want
it's a
proof that
quest.
they're
Why do you
dead.
give us the quest? If,
It's
we
not a
don't-
quest. I just put it there.
Well, it's your own fault.
It was
Like
just
on a board,
filler.
and we were like, absolutely, we will do this.
It was just filler. You guys just went ham with it. I was like, yeah, they've done the dwarf. They'll do like the other quests today. And it's like, you may go hunt for humans in the elf. It's like,
I even asked. I was like, is that a different thing, or were they like killed by the lich? And you were like, they were all just dumped together.
Yeah, I just sit there dumped together.
Right, let's go back.
Just
And let's also tell the bounty board people that these guys are dead. And to take it
We
down.
can tell them that like the elf was found because Kay was just sort of fine, I guess.
sure, yeah, do that. By the time you reach Yellen again, it's coming up to sundown.
Let's go back to Lytra. Find out if she's the rat now that she's awake.
If
Oh, yeah, we
she's
could.
serving dinner, I want to make a big fuss. Be like, oh,
You can't
Making
make
food
fucking
now.
breakfast, but you can make fucking dinner.
you woken up.
Alright, so as you return to Kellen, you notice a couple of people kind of like skirting around the streets, and you can smell the smoke of a pyre going again from the direction of the keep.
Oh, great. More fucking bodies.
Yay.
Oh
Let the
god.
bodies hit the floor.
Is
Let
there
the
not gonna?
bodies
Is there
hit
gonna
the
be more
floor.
fucking
Let the
ghosts?
bodies hit the floor.
Sorry, but do you say
Wait.
ghosts? What?
Oh, wait, no. What? No, I don't know if I should do that actually, because
so-
I'll probably fuck myself over.
So the question is, I know what fans referencing because I sent a DM to all
Yeah,
the
it's
people
the
that could see it,
magic.
but nobody told anyone about it. So I'm just kind of like, yeah, okay.
I just want to mention it now. Actually, I think it'd be funny. Just be like, oh gods, I hope no more spirits don't
I
appear.
hope
That
no
was kinda
smoke
freaky
monsters
last time.
appear.
They were.
Yeah, it was weird last time where smoke came out of it and turned blue, and then purple, and then left. Maybe they'll come back to kill us.
Fucking hell, how long ago was that?
4 sessions ago.
Yeah.
It was on the 16th.
Was the first day.
Oh
you
yeah, due to your
came.
use of magic, you notice it being green, the rage to start the blue wraith before slowly becoming purple and disappearing. Okay.
It's
Sorry,
like,
I've been typing something for a while.
Okay.
We see dead people.
Oh, my character's still distraught from about hearing the rumors.
Right. Oh, know how
you said you know how,
my
and then just didn't say
my
it.
brain just fucking.
Are we
No one
are we in front
crashed
of the
there.
are we in front of the keep? Yeah.
We're heading towards it, I think.
Is there any guards nearby?
From your look, no, there's no guards nearby you. Well, there's a couple at the front gate, but that's about it.
Wait, so there's a fire on the go, real quick.
There is a burning going on.
I would like to approach one of the guards to ask a question.
Do we smell any bodies?
You
Well, I was
smell
gonna say-
cremation going on, yes.
Do I notice if any of them look dead, but like are getting moved by something else, seen as what I heard last session with the half orc, and how someone was underneath the fire to move the person?
So as
who
you
looked like they were
approach
still alive.
the small, there's not even a crowd at this time. It's just a burning body and effigy. You see the head squirming around, but you do not notice anything else because this one is directly on the ground. There's not even been
Right.
a scaffolding built to make it look more than it is.
Have they said anything about it being rebels?
They have not said a word. But close to the side, you do see Cornelius, who you remember, and Trevor, and also a small halfling next to them.
Oh,
Right.
Lytra?
It is a
Yeah.
male halfling.
Oh, not Lytra.
Hmm.
Maybe the orc was just so fucking dumb he couldn't tell the
They couldn't
difference.
fucking identify a gender. Couldn't tell if
Maybe.
someone had tits or if it was just fat.
Maybe he doesn't see gender.
I think that orc sees gender.
And
I think-
Got gender envy.
I'm going to do something funny.
Yeah.
As
Funny weird or funny haha?
funny weird. As Douglas is standing looking at the pyre, inside of his head he hears a little bit of the sound of screams in terror.
My
Before-
instinct to that is to keep my arms crossed and then use my druid craft to stop the fire from going, like to put the fire out.
You're trying to fire out.
I'm putting the fire out.
Oh, man's about to get fucking
Douglas
arrested.
is dead.
But I'm gonna do it without people noticing, like subtly.
So I'm
I
just
think
gonna
people would
finish what I
notice
was
that
doing.
you
So you
would
hear the
not.
screams of terror. You're next.
Oh shit! I put the fire back on ASAP.
You just immediately put the fire back on, like,
I'm
shit,
sitting going,
no, nope, nope.
fucking go up.
You are now a cartoon character.
And
I'm wafting those flames. I'm getting
So-
that motherfucker up.
So
And,
you said I saw a guard, right?
yeah, you saw her.
Would I be able to approach him and ask a question?
You can approach him and ask a question. Yes.
I'd just like to ask if there's anywhere in this city where I'd be able to send a letter.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you and your fucking letters.
you're
I
getting this
suppose
there.
you're looking for the rookery.
Yes.
There is one in the Church of the Many, or the Temple of the Many.
Church. Maybe.
Would that by chance be this huge?
Yes.
I would like to kind of break off from them and head to the rookery.
Okay, you head towards the Church of the Many. As Douglas is kind of like stood there with the message in his head, the halfling approaches him. I heard about you and your incursion into our home.
Sorry, I'm quickly checking my rotor because something just happened. Right, sorry, right, what happened?
That the halfling approaches you.
Me? Okay.
Yeah. So you are the
Okay,
one who encroached on our home, aren't you?
Can I just apologize for a second that the
ex-
stream's fucked?
Strange fact.
Ooh.
Something's
Oh
happened
wait,
with the
yeah,
webcams,
something's
yeah.
happened to the webcam.
Oh yeah, no. It's because I got a message from.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure you knew that.
Yeah, no, it's because I had to check a message. I just forgot to put it back. Thank you.
Continue. Unpause.
I'm just like, who are you?
I am Veltraz Warmist. I am scribe to Lord Grey, captain of Group 1. Who are you?
Oh, who? Your home, motherfucker?
This is where I live, of course, but the matter of the fact is, who are you and why did you intrude on our home?
I am Douglas. Hi, nice to meet you.
Douglas.
I'm just a nice little dwarf here to grow some
Nice.
trees, smoke some trees. You get me?
Can I immediately walk over and be like, absolutely right? We are here to smoke the good shit.
Veltraz would kind of like stiffen up,
That's it.
stiffen his back a little bit as he kind of makes himself look prouder and taller. I believe.
I just I look over to Keenan,
I'm
saying
gone.
Dwarvish.
I'm
Oh, for
walking away.
fuck's sake!
You
Well,
can-
I
you
guess.
could probably shout it at me as I'm walking away, but I'm walking
Well, I
towards
can't
the bakery.
exactly shout at fucking wee small guys trying to make himself taller than me.
Then
and
again,
start
you can
chuckling.
still say it because you might have not noticed that I wandered off towards the recruit.
Does anyone
Doesn't
here
matter.
know Celestial?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
No,
No.
Okay.
not that I'm aware of.
You would
Oh
all
shit! I need to practice my undercommon.
you would all notice Veltraz mutter something in a foreign language that you do not understand. Before slowly turning, and with the flick of his fingers, the screeching inside of Douglas's head vanishes.
Damn. I think he's got a different title. I think his under title is Inquisitor.
Wait, the burn. Wait, are you on about the screeching in my head? Is in like the your next thing?
Yes.
Oh. Oh shit, guys! I think I'm gonna die. Oh, this bad news bears right here. I just kind of give him a look like, oh shit, not to fuck with you, and yeah,
Looks around for me.
yeah. I just look at him and say, is anyone else
You know,
seeing this
there's-
shit?
Where's the tank?
As you're like panicking a little bit, you notice Veltraz and Trevor and Cornelius all enter back into the keep. Yeah.
I legit just go to people saying, I think I might die.
Except for me, because I'm not there.
Right. So what are you doing? Except for Keenan, because he's at a rookery sending a message.
I just want to
well,
watch and see what happens.
I will Discord DM you the message that is to be sent.
Yes, do that. And I'll check it on my phone this time and not my PC.
So you can formulate a reply or whatever needs.
Yeah, I'll formulate a reply when I fucking get to it.
I suppose this also helps you for the second campaign.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
I'm watching and seeing what happens.
I'm
not-
fucking shitting myself right
I'm
now.
not-
I'll head. Once I've sent the message, I'll head back to work to them.
Okay. So you sent your message.
The name of that guy, by the way, yeah.
The
Oh,
guy
yeah,
you just
Adam,
spoke to?
I send it with my
The guy that made me fucking have screaming in my head. Thank you.
Aaron, I send it with my my
Your seal.
nobility seal.
Yeah. Okay.
That I've got in my ring.
So you kind of write the letter and you pass it to one of the temple priests, and they attach it to a small raven, and they bring it to the window and they toss it in the direction of Clement. It's going to take fucking ages because it's miles upon miles away.
Gives you enough time to.
Yeah, make a reply for it. Yeah. What is going on, peeps? What are we doing?
Oh, you tell me you're the little man.
What do you mean,
The
little
little
man?
man, he's away.
Little man's away.
Am I back with them or?
Yeah. You walk back to the front.
I
The
know.
virus.
I thought he was still
I'll
torturing you.
approach them and say, has anything happened while I've been away for the last 5-10 minutes?
Nah,
You just see
nothing.
me like shaking back and forth, like, fuck.
Nothing, just the usual.
Don't worry, Douglas. If you die, I'll raise you as undead, and everything will be fine.
I don't want to be undead.
I've also given myself a new side quest.
What?
must-
Go back
I'm-
home?
No, I must find and recruit mercenaries from my land.
I mean,
Keenan's
would you not
having
need to
his
go
own
back?
fucking adventure.
Would you no need to go back and see the damages first?
That's
Be
what,
like
that's,
Korg?
that's what I've sent the message for.
All right.
Are
Okay.
we still going back to see Lytra?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go. If we're going back, I'm gonna buy the biggest fucking alcoholic drink I can get and drink away my pain,
Okay, so you guys go back to the
and
tavern
just
then.
keep to myself.
So you'll head back to visit tavern and
Yeah.
looking for the tavern monks. I've got so much things that look exactly the same. As you kind of come back into the tavern, it's a little bit more lively than it was in the morning, of course. Like dances about the the table is placing drinks everywhere, whilst her familiar kind of goes behind the counter and starts cleaning up the mugs that have been finished and left. Oh, you're back,
would
are
You have
you?
food now, Lytra.
I would like
Do
to
you have
buy.
food now?
Unfortunately, I do not have the time to make you food. Do you not see how busy we are?
Can I just walk over and say, "Can I get a pint of mead?"
Make that too.
Difficult day. I've heard some disturbing rumors.
Yes, yes. Familiar, make the meat. And just, the familiar kind of drops like the cloth and like pulls out a tankard and slams it underneath the barrel and just drains out the last drips of meat and slides it towards.
3 coppers.
Yes. Lytra kind of summons another illusion of herself, and the illusion kind of goes to the back corner with a quick with her fiddle and start to play a massive tune. I'm going to roll performance on this one actually.
Oh, there you go, Megan.
Let's go.
I'm just gonna start tap dancing.
And I think that's a +9 for my performance. Let me check.
I will also need to hold a private discussion with Douglas.
So-
I would also like to tap dance to the music.
Alright, roll your performance then. Lytra's illusion like plays like a fantastic tune on her fiddle, and whilst Laura White tried to tap dance, she is slightly offbeat.
Let's go. I would like to go up and ask for an ale and be like, oh, got a busy day ahead of us tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. And like the familiar behind the tavern kind of just pulls out another barrel and fills another mug of ale and pushes it towards. Because you're not really speaking to Lytra, you're speaking to her familiar.
Oh, yeah, well, anything that happens. Is that 3 as well?
Yeah.
I would like to approach Douglas and say, in Dwarvish, at some point we'll need to have a private discussion.
I reply in Dwarvish. Can I join?
I don't know
Sure.
what's happening because I don't speak Dwarvish.
Neither do I.
Okay.
I beckon Nero over as well.
Right, well, I guess we go to our own wee little bits.
Anyone speak Draconic?
Dwarvish, not Draconic.
No, I don't speak Draconic, unfortunately.
Wrong.
Can I
D.
talk to Megan in Gnomish and be like, I hate it when they do that?
Can I?
So
actually-
do I.
Can I enter? Can I go to the mage's place without Thorn, or do I need Thorn's presence to enter that place?
I don't know.
Uh,
Are we discussing this in Dwarvish? Because I'll
Yeah.
just turn to you and say after the rumors we've heard today. You know, I don't know if I currently hold any standing.
That's true.
That's also why I beckoned Douglas over here, as we must discuss future possibilities.
What are these future possibilities?
There
That you're a
is-
homeless fuck?
No, there is the future possibility of war.
Well, okay.
I must gather as a side thing, which I not get do, you know, just as like at the back of my mind, I must keep an eye out for mercenaries of my homeland, and then maybe just rejoin them. This is all the while Nero's just standing there going, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean,
Just-
Nero is technically your court wizard as of now.
So Lytra finally has a moment's peace and has kind of delivered all the drinks. She kind of comes over towards the group. So how was your day so far then?
I'm going to die.
Eh.
Going to die and okay. Right.
Exciting stuff's happening.
Apparently, my homeland has been destroyed.
Alright. I'm gonna ask this quite bluntly. Which one of you fucks was in my room?
I just look at Jean-Luca.
I just
Dear
continue.
fucking God!
I just continue to like sit there depressed, drinking my. mead.
I'm just going to be scared
Can I
as
get
fuck,
up and
shaking,
tap
drinking
dance
my
to try
mead.
and distract her?
I barely
Right. So that's technically, I guess you have to roll your performance on the deception. You would try and distract her.
Does
I
she
got
have to roll
8.
deception?
I got an
She
8 for
wasn't
my
in the room.
performance.
You fail. You can't even see if the performance is that bad.
I got a 16 for my deception.
It still doesn't fucking work because you failed half of it.
Fuck.
So which one
I'm
of
just
you
gonna
was it?
ignore her.
I message in Gianluca's head and I say, "Don't reveal yourself. Don't tell her."
Stuart, look at the stream real quick.
Someone was in your room?
Well, supposedly. I don't know if I left my door open or not, but
You were really sleepy, Lytra.
Is that gonna work?
I was really sleepy, yes.
Why are you?
Oh my god.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
I've just witnessed something on stream.
What are you doing?
They were smooching.
Oh no!
Oh. Alright.
It's good. Aye.
Maybe you
God.
just left it open while you were coming down to deal with Douglas's nonsense.
Yeah, I think you were just sleepy, Lytra. I'll be honest with you.
Maybe, I think not. Because whilst you were talking very loudly this morning, you did try to lie to me about something else, didn't you?
And what would that be?
We've
I
just
overheard
we've got some
some.
secret business going on right now that
I
we don't
over-
really want to tell people.
I overheard.
Can I say fully truthfully? I think the king's kind of shit, and maybe he should be overthrown for being a bit racist.
What that?
I don't even have to lie for that because that's truly what I
The
think.
truth.
What's your opinion on the resistance, Lytra?
What's your
I'm just gonna
thoughts
continue
on
drinking my
racism?
mead.
Lydra's face kind of like sits back a little bit and it settles. The resistance is a noble movement. I think sometimes their methods can be wrong.
And what would you do, Lytra?
What would I do? What? What do you mean?
Well, if you support the resistance but not their methods, how would you go about doing what they want to do?
Well, first I would stop sacrificing the lives of many. The leadership within the resistance has sacrificed many lives to the powers. All for the sake of freedom, of course, but at the end of the day,
Can I
it's
be honest
worthless.
with you for a minute, Lytra?
Sure.
I have heard
What's the?
that there is going to be a meeting of the resistance tomorrow.
Well, if there is a meeting of the resistance tomorrow, then I haven't been told.
Well, they're supposed to be outside of the Cake is a Lie.
Wait, sorry. Can we pause for a moment? Lytra, the way you said that makes me think that you're part of the resistance. Like, oh, I didn't know there was a resistance meeting tomorrow. Wasn't in my diary.
Look around the tavern.
Sounds like something. What?
Look around the tavern, and every single person that drinks here.
Uh-huh.
They are all resistance members. Most of this tavern establishment stems upon being resistance members. The fact that you entered with a mere coincidence, and the mere factor that the guards have raided my pantry more times than I have, brings me to the conclusion I should not trust any of you.
Oh shit.
Can I?
I am sorry.
Can I insight check her to see if she's lying in any way?
Sure.
Oh, me too.
10. You better get a better score.
Oh my god, yeah,
Okay, well, you've got a +7 and you got an 8. Nice. Okay.
You
Uh-huh.
both do not know if she's lying or not. Like,
I like look at her and I'm like, this is Lytra, so she must be telling the truth.
What have we done that you would think that?
well, from your comments tonight, I believe you're baiting for action. I believe you're baiting the resistance members out for the guard to simply come in. Since you've arrived, you have been nothing but helpful to them, haven't you? And I
To
know
who?
for a fact Douglas was last seen by resistance members entering the keep.
That's because we finished one of the bounties we picked off of your board.
The fact of
We
it,
had to
my
go
board
collect.
the fact of it's my board makes no difference. I allow anyone to put bounties up there. But
Yeah,
for
but
some
we needed to
reason,
go collect the
all
money.
of the bounties that you took were all from the guards.
That's
We
because
took
they're
all
the
the
only ones you
bounties.
fucking told us about. They were the only ones on the board at the time. Lytra, please. This has somehow turned into like an Uno reverse situation where we're like, I think Lytra's like a traitor, and then Lytra was like, actually.
Actually, we're the traitors now.
What can we do to gain your trust?
I want you to look into this robbery situation quickly.
Is this Aaron's way of being like,
Can I just
please
let her
fucking
know
do
that
the
the-
last side quest?
Can I just let her know that the king is a shambles to the point where even the guard don't trust him properly because he's broke as fuck?
Now, why
How
would the
about you
guard
tell
do like
her
that?
Hmm?
And why would the guard tell you about that?
Because he's a stupid as fuck half orc
I see.
bit
from
racist?
Buntun.
Well, the problem there is,
And
Our
he also
information
killed another
base.
dwarf.
if you let me finish, our information begs differ. From what we know, he is one of the richest people alive. Maybe the guards are not being paid because the king is stingy. Did you ever think about that one?
Well,
He's a fifer, is he?
if that's the case, then why don't you see about teaming with the guard to overthrow the king?
Don't you think we've tried? In the
Well, you
past,
never had
many have went to the guard, begged their forgiveness, and asked for help, but did they respond in turn to our side? No. It's like they're all puppets to the king, or strings from another place.
They're enchanted.
And as you're all sitting there, speaking with Lytra, the door closes, and all the fires in the room go out.
I'll light them back up.
And within a few seconds, in the air you smell, underneath your noses, gas. Or something
Oh, fuck.
heavy.
Fuck.
For fuck's
Can I-
sake, Thorn, could you not keep it in your arse?
Can I hold my breath?
It's in an instant. You inhale before you pass out.
Wait, how would we
But-
get passed out, Aaron?
Huh?
Gas?
Is it poison
Yeah,
gas?
but like, in what way is it?
It's like rags around your fucking face, essentially. A bunch of people sprang at you. In the darkness.
Is it the people in the tavern?
Yes.
So what you're saying is we're not being charmed or frightened.
No.
Wait, is it magical?
No.
No, it's chloroform.
It's chloroform.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it a smell.
Oh, fuck.
Does it smell like chloroform to you?
Smells like old
Pick off.
musky socks that you find underneath your bed that you completely forgot were there.
It smells like Keenan's
Can I like try calling out for Lytra before I pass out? Just like, Lytra, I promise we didn't do this. This isn't our fault. Lytra, please, you got to trust us.
Bro,
We didn't do this.
I wasn't even doing anything wrong. I was just sitting there, not even listening to the conversation, drinking my mead, bro.
Lytra's just like accused of us of
And as
everything,
time has
and now I'm
passed-
desperate to prove that we're not guilty.
And as time has passed, you all waken up attached to several chairs.
Wooden chairs?
Let us go.
Is there anybody in the room?
There is
Wait.
nobody in the room with you.
Right,
so
okay,
far.
I'm gonna wild shape
I
out.
will do a strength check to just, you know.
No, wait a minute, just let me wild shape out and
As you
Sure, they're
attempt to
free.
use magic, you feel a searing pain within your hands as the wrists burn. This is no ordinary
What?
ties.
What? Can I look around to see where we are?
It is a fairly dark room. As you look around, you notice the broken chairs, but there's a singular door with a grated entrance. and light spewing through.
Can I attempt a strength breakout?
You can, but reminder that this is sort of like a pseudo metal.
Oh, but I'm thinking about the wooden chairs.
I mean, you could try break the wooden chair, but that's very difficult to do when you're sat down with your hands tied behind your back.
What are we tied with?
It's a metal chain.
It's like an enchanted metal. that
Can I
blocks
try to
magic.
wriggle out of it? Like break my thumb so I can get out?
Oh.
Probably shouldn't say that.
You can
It's like
attempt, but the pain will be a little bit over the top.
Can I
So
just
have we
start
been stripped of
screaming?
everything?
You have been stripped of most of your weapons, and
Can I
tools.
scream at the top
What
of my...
about my thieves' tools?
You've been robbed of those as well.
Damn.
Your thief tools have been theft. Thief, whatever.
Right, I've been
Can I
stripped.
scream at the top of my lungs?
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend that.
not
I
yet.
would.
As Lorewise screams at the top of her lungs,
Oh,
3
right.
individuals enter through the door. 2 of them, clad in, if I can find the tokens quickly, sorry. 2 of them clad in what would be roguish leathers, whilst another is a smaller dwarf covered in some mithril-ish looking armor that shone brighter as the light from the door hit it behind them.
I speak in dwarvish saying, really? One dwarf to another? You're going to let this happen?
Who just farted in the mic? Holy shit.
What was that? Squidward taking a step?
I think that was Keenan.
No, it wasn't. Squidward was running away, bro.
Unfortunately, my friend, we will be asking the
Did
questions.
he say that in Dwarfish or in common?
No, the
I
dwarf
use
doesn't even,
intimidation on them.
the dwarf doesn't even respond.
I use intimidation.
The man in the middle walks closer to you all. Now, what is it you're doing asking
play
questions about us
Let's play possum, guys.
and trying to fake set up
Wait.
meetings about us?
Oh gods, you're the resistance! Oh thank fuck. Okay. It could have been worse. It could have been the Royal Guard, you know? Okay.
Anyone have good persuasion?
No.
Fuck.
Wait,
Wait, I have +3 in persuasion.
Oh, that's better
Nice,
than I
that's
have
better
plus
than me.
0.
I have
That's
plus
plus
+3.
one.
Does anybody have any money?
You have 5 seconds to answer my questions. Or we
Okay, so okay,
Look,
so I know it looks
will be
bad,
staying
and I know it
silent.
sounded really bad, but I promise it wasn't for anything really bad. See, our friend the Douglas went to the keep the other day to gain the reward of a bounty we filled, because we had to go down into the sewers to find a dwarf who'd gone missing. And it turned out he'd been killed by like a lich that was living down there. It was not fun to fight, believe me. But we did get a lot of experience out of it, so I'm not complaining. Anyway, so he decided that
leveled
he
up.
was going to go do this alone. So he went to the keep, and he specifically asked a guard to see what captain would be good for to go get the reward from, because we're still kind of worried about, you know, we've heard a lot of rumors about the king being racist, and we're not very huge fans of racists. So hopefully go to a captain who isn't gonna kill you for being a dwarf, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, he went to the captain. The captain was like really fucking stupid orc, half orc actually. I think he threatened his life multiple times, a few times, you know, the usual. He admitted to killing. No, his friend killed a dwarf by accident. So instead of admitting to it, they just put them up on the pyres to burn with other resistance members, which isn't great to hear, you know, especially since he was just in the room to get his reward money, and then just suddenly heard this and had to deal with that. You know?
I pipe in and also say, then to make him look alive, they had someone beneath the fire pulling his leg.
You know, bit distressing to hear that. Anyway, so he tried to get the reward money, had a long conversation, and apparently they had a mole somewhere that was a young halfling woman. Is that right, Douglas?
Something along those lines.
You don't remember.
So we think it's Lytra.
So
Mm.
yeah,
Yes,
we
we
thought
think
it was
it's Lytra.
Lytra. We thought it was Lytra. She was the only halfling woman we could think of that maybe had something to do with the resistance. So we thought it was Lytra. So we were gonna bait her into a trap and try to prove that it was her. You got us. Please don't kill us. We promised we didn't want to hurt you.
We know
What
about
if-
Lytra.
what if-
We've
It
known
is
about
Lytra. We knew it.
we've known
You're
about her for
fucking right.
quite a while. In fact, we're just using her as a tool to kill more guards.
That's
Fuck.
Oh wait, so Lytra is the
That's-
fucking.
that's an Uno reverse card right there.
I
Wait,
know.
Wait, so
But
I was
can
right
I,
about Lytra.
Can I like whisper to Douglas so like the guard doesn't hear? Be like, I know that like we were kind of right about Lytra, but I still kind of prefer her to these people, cause they kidnapped us. They
Could you please let us go,
gassed
kind
us.
sir? We do not mean to be any trouble. We were just trying to get rid of the rat.
I think
We hate racists too.
there's something here that can be useful. He like turns to the elf. So Faye, they were going to plan to use something outside of your cakery. And I know it was you that has been robbing those houses, has it not? What do you think we can do with them? She kind of comes over and whispers in his ear a little bit. And he turns to the dwarf. What about you, Kane? And Kane looks at Douglas. And then he looks at the man. And with a simple nod of his head. Right. My name is Full Leaf. I am the leader of the resistance.
Sorry,
Full leaf.
Full Leaf.
Like
I'm waiting for your spelling in chat.
Not
Sounds like a
EIF.
Pokemon.
Bulbasaur.
Oh,
Oh
okay,
my
not-
god,
not-
I
not
never
full.
would have spelled it like that.
It's a pseudo term of using kind of Leif Erikson's name with something else at the front. So it's a
Oh,
little...
the fucking roasting.
Nice.
Thanks, Stuart. Very inputable. We have here something that you should see. Since it was delivered to a certain dwarf's room in this establishment that we have down
Me?
here. He pulls out a small letter and he opens it. It's sealed with the royal seal of Callan. And
Oh,
kind of like,
hell no.
To the no.
Uh-oh.
since
Hell
we
to
have you
no.
all here,
Is this my death letter? Because I got threatened earlier on.
Order of Elyon, you have been summoned to meet with the highest. The captains and Lord Grey wish to make your acquaintance and make it fully known that we appreciate the work that you've been doing here in Kiellan. Signed, Veltraz Wormist, Scribe of Lord Grey, Captain of Group 1.
Can I butt in and say that Veltra's warmest guy tried to, well, did threaten me by putting screaming voices in my head saying you are next.
If he is the one who has threatened you, then I'd be very sure to stay away. So that means
I do not want to go in because that's a fucking trap.
turns to Faye. So that means we cannot use him our next attempt. Then that means we must use a different tactic. We are going to use you all 6 of you, to bait out some of the captains for a fight.
I can get that fucking dumb orc motherfucker out no bother.
Unfortunately for you, I do not suggest Cornelius. He is the second strongest part of the group.
Okay,
think
I
we
will
can
not
take
go
him.
get that motherfucker.
We can take him.
I mean, we killed a storm giant. Did you not hear that news?
Yeah, no boogie, guys.
That
Yeah.
Jotun prick, yeah, he's dead. Well, he's
Yeah,
not dead.
you
but
really
we
want me to
defeated
fucking not point to punch his next fight with my level what? Let me,
him.
let me quickly check what the level of my NPCs are. Just
Yeah,
for
wait.
your appreciation of this.
Have we not thought about just going to go and asking the storm giant for help?
We can if once I get confirmation from my letter.
So Cornelius is literally a fucking level 19 barbarian.
Maybe we won't fight him.
Fearful.
He's almost 13 levels higher than me. He is 13 levels higher than
And
me.
I believe Veltros is level 20 warlock.
Oh god.
So yeah.
Okay, guys, I take it back. We can't take him.
You don't
Should
suggest.
we go to like the city we were actually meant to go to yet?
Well, I mean, this is the story now.
No, I think we're on a side quest of a side quest at the moment.
Yeah. We should just go back to Pibok because I feel like we've just entered an area where we're severely underleveled. You know? It's like we need to go grind actually.
So it was a pleasure, resistance people, but I think we're in the wrong place. So I think we need to leave.
Yeah, we're here a bit too early. We'll come back in like a month or something.
Trust.
See, once I can turn into
Well-
an elemental, I'll come help you guys.
We're gonna go grind. Can you imagine saying that in game? Don't worry, guys. We just need to level up a little bit. And they're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
We need to get stronger, and then we can.
We will take
assess.
on the weakest. As a
Okay,
group.
so what's the plan?
You will be joining with us three. Plus Jolt.
Can you please take these chains off of me? They're quite sore.
Not
Yeah,
yet. Not until we can trust you completely and you agree.
That's a bit rude.
God.
I will need. Can I ask them if I will need guarantee that we will not be like named or anything, because I can have no connection to such actions.
Unfortunately, they already know your names. By the time that we kill or capture him, you'll be branded as traitors to the country.
Oh well.
We may be traitors, but our sponsor will still believe in us always.
You'll be heading out.
I don't say that in character. I'm just like Calvin, because I forgot about Calvin until I read about his name in my notes again. I was like, oh yeah, he exists.
A couple of grunts come from Kane the dwarf. Is Fully Cat turns to him. I agree. Trevor
What?
is, since he did kill your brother, didn't he? Do you know of Trevor?
Yes.
Trevor?
Trevor.
Trevor. Yes, we know of a Trevor.
Our friend
Do
Kane
you?
here's brother was recently murdered by him.
We'll take him out.
Then that's the one we go for. Do you concur?
Yes.
Good.
It will require you all to sign a DMCA. No, not DMCA.
A
An NDA. An NDA.
A non-disclosure agreement.
You're all gonna get
Like, no
DMCA'd
YMCA.
right now.
I'm a copyright strike
MDMA.
you all.
Good.
I need you guys to sign an NWA.
Then shall we start getting to work with the plans?
Yes, if you can take these chains off of me.
He snaps his fingers. Faye and Kane both go with keys and start opening it. He turns around and he shouts, "Jolt!" And Jolt kind of just a half-work, clad in white robes, appears behind them all.
God, I hope this one isn't as stupid as the last one.
Jolt.
Please tell me you don't kill people accidentally.
It's time. Get yourself ready. And quickly the three others, except for Foley, exit the room. I trust you can all be strong enough to withstand this fight.
I hope.
With our
Fucking
weapons,
Yeah.
yeah.
Can we get our stuff back, please?
We got our ass handed to us
As
last
soon as,
week, so you know.
as soon as you leave this room, you'll be given your weapons and tools. Do not worry. Trevor might be a little bit difficult, but he is the weakest of the captains and the easiest to kill.
Wait, so how are we luring him out?
leave that to us.
Okay.
Right.
I have a tiny Lego squirrel.
Aww,
Show it to Aiden, he can
that's
turn
so
into it.
cute.
And when shall we
I
strike?
analyze the squirrel.
We will strike in the coming days. A few days after today. To give you time to gather
I
more
was gonna say
things.
we've
Oh, we
we're
can
waiting
go
on
collect our
our-
weapons.
We're waiting on our new weapons from the blacksmith,
Yes.
so it'll probably be better to wait until that's done.
100%
Okay.
that blacksmith's probably part of the fucking resistance as well.
Bacon.
Is
I
he?
see
Can we
it.
ask?
Very
More
cute.
than likely.
It's a tiny Lego cat.
I want tiny Lego frogs.
Fucking focus, piece of shit.
Fully beckons you to follow him to exit the room with him. Do you do so?
Yes.
And that is where we'll end today's session.
Oh, now we're gonna watch Attack on Titan, Aaron.
Possibly.